A very warm welcome to all my lovely students of class 9. Today we are going to study social science chapter 17, that is natural vegetation. Now let us begin with this chapter. Chapter 17, natural vegetation. Vegetation is an important part of human life. It is difficult to imagine life without vegetation. See, we all know that vegetation is important part in our life, as well as we cannot imagine a life without it. And see, its importance has been accepted by whom? By our ancient scriptures also, and by modern science. And see, India has a large diversity of natural vegetation. In terms of vegetation diversity, India holds 10th position in the world and 4th in Asia. A forest is a group of trees, and those trees which grow in natural conditions without human help are called forest. See, what is the meaning of natural vegetation? The various kinds of flora, that is plants, that is grown naturally in a region without human aid, that is known as natural vegetation of that region. For example, when we talk in Gujarat, we find neem, that is limbra, bawal, etc. They are grown everywhere. And India has diverse natural vegetation. With respect to diversity in vegetation, India stands 10th in the world and 4th in Asia. And when we say what is forest, forest, a large area which is mainly covered with trees and plants, is called a forest. Now we will discuss about the natural vegetation. The diversity in natural vegetation of India is created due to following reason. See, the different reason, the factors they are responsible for the diverse natural vegetation, they are relief features, soil, temperature, insolation, sunshine, rainfall, and humidity. See, are the major main factors that leads to diversity in natural vegetation. Due to the diversified relief like mountains, plateau, plains, deserts, etc., a diverse pattern in vegetation is seen in India. See, the presence of diversified relief features like mountains, plateau, plains, desert, etc., they has created a diverse pattern in vegetation in India. There are different soils, example alluvial, black, mountain, desert types, etc. in India. And this variation in soil also create differences in vegetation. So different types of soils like black soil, mountain, desert, alluvial soil, etc. is found in this diversified geography of India. And this variation in soil they also create differences in vegetations. The differences in temperature and humidity in cold Himalayan regions and in southern peninsular region also bring variations in vegetation. See, the vast differences in temperature and humidity of cold Himalayan regions and southern peninsula also leads to variation in vegetation. The insolation over any place depend on its latitude and altitude. Vegetation grows faster when there is more rain and insolation. Thus, there is a diversity in vegetation due to sunshine. Rainfall distribution in India is also unequal, which in turn causes diversity in vegetation. See, the amount of sunlight over a region that depends upon its latitude and altitude. And vegetation grows faster in presence of more rain and insolation. Thus, sunshine leads to variation in vegetation. And see, the distribution of rainfall in India is also quite unequal. And this is too because this causes due to the diversity in vegetation. Because of that, there is a diversity in vegetation. There are about 5,000 varieties of trees in India, out of which 450 trees are useful commercially. Beside about 15,000 flowering plants also grow, which form about 6% of the world. See, there are about 5,000 varieties of trees in India. So, different types of trees. Out of them, how much? 450 are used for commercial purpose. And India is also a home to 15,000 varieties of flowering plants. And this forms about 6% of the flowering plants that grows across the world. Non-flowering plants like fern, algae, moss, etc. they are also found in our country. See, several non-flowering plants like algae, fern, moss, etc. they are also grown in India. India is famous since ancient times for the herbal plants. About 2000 medicinal plants are described in Ayurveda. Thus, it can be said that India has a diversity in vegetation. See, since ancient time, India is famous for a variety of herbal plants that grows. Indian Ayurveda has discussed about how many medicinal plants? 2000 medicinal plants. So because of this all, India has a great diversity of natural vegetation. So we can say that India has a great diversity of natural vegetations. Now we'll discuss about the types of natural vegetation. Existence and growth of any vegetation depend on the climate of the region. See, the region that shows similarity in their, they can show the similarity in their ecology. They are called natural vegetation region. And the existence and growth of any vegetation, they depend on the climate of that region. In the regions of identical climate, the vegetation seen is mostly identical. Regions of such ecological similarities are called natural vegetation region. See, the region they have that have identical climate have mostly identical vegetation. For example, Gujarat has a hot climate with no major mountains. Hence, we find trees like neem, bawal almost in the entire Gujarat. On the basis of altitude, soils, rainfall, and variation in temperature, the natural vegetation regions can be divided into five types. See, they have been divided into five types on the basis of altitude, types of soil, rainfall, and temperature. And now let us discuss this types. First one is tropical rainforest. Second is tropical deciduous forest. Third, tropical desert vegetation. Fourth one, temperate forest and grasslands. And fifth one, mangrove, that is tidal forest. First of all, we will discuss about tropical rainforest. See the distribution of tropical rainforest. First, we will discuss about the distribution. See, tropical rainforests, they are found in the hot and the humid regions where annual rainfall exists. How much? 200 centimeter, and the temperature is more than 22 degrees Celsius over there. And such forests, they are found in the areas of heavy rainfall of Western Ghats, Lakshadweep, Andaman Nicobar, upper regions of Assam, and coastal Tamil Nadu. And see the trees which are found over here are mahogany, ebony wood, rosewood, rubber, etc. These trees are found. And what are the characteristic of tropical rainforest? See, the trees of tropical rainforest are as high as 60 meters or even more. See, they are 60 meters tall or even more also. And this region they experience more humidity due to the presence of large number of shrubs. See, humidity is more because of the shrubs, and this region does not experience autumn season. See, they don't, this region, tropical rainforest region, they does not experience autumn season. And since this tree do not shed their leaves fully in any season, they are known as evergreen forest. See, they do not shed their leaves fully in any of the seasons, so that's why they are known as evergreen forest. See, now you can see here is a map in which they have shown the India's natural vegetation. So different colors have been used. for tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous moist, mountain forest, mangrove forest, and thorn forest. So you can identify easily because they have used a different tone of shades, a different green color tone. Now, second one we will discuss is about the tropical deciduous forest. First, we will discuss about the distribution of tropical deciduous forests. See, this forest they are generally found in the regions that receive about 70 to 200 centimeter rainfall. How much they such forests they found regions receiving about 70 to 200 centimeter rainfall, and these forests they are found where in the northeastern states and also in the foothills of Himalayas, western Odisha, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, eastern slopes of eastern Ghats, Vindhya and Satpura ranges. And these forests are found in quite a large regions of India. And we will now will see is the trees that are found over here. Major trees they are found here are teak, sal, sesame, sandalwood, kher, bamboo, etc. These trees are found over here. And what are the characteristic of this forest is in deciduous forest every species of trees they have a specific time of shedding their leaves. That is, all the trees do not shed their leaves together, they don't shed their leaves together, and the trees shed leaves only for 6 to 8 weeks during autumn. See, they shed their leaves for 6 to 8 weeks during autumn season, and as a result what happened, all the trees or say the forest are not without leaves at any given time. And as these trees they sheds their leaves according to the seasons, and these are also called as monsoon forest. See, tropical deciduous forest is also called as monsoon forest. That was about tropical deciduous forest. Now in next part we will discuss about the thorny vegetations and tidal forest. I hope you have understood till here.